The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
This is a reading of the Holy Gospel according to Matthew.
Glory to you, Lord.
After the Sabbath, as the first day of the week was dawning, Mary Magdalene and the other Mary came to see the tomb. And behold, there was a great earthquake, for an angel of the Lord descended from heaven. He approached, rolled back the stone, and sat upon it. The angel's appearance was like lightning, and his clothing was as dazzling as snow. The guards were shaken with fear of him and became like dead men. And then the angel spoke to the women. Do not be afraid. I know that you are seeking Jesus the crucified. Jesus is not here. Jesus has been raised exactly as he promised. Come and see the place where he had been laid. Then go quickly and tell his disciples, Jesus has been raised from the dead and is going before you to Galilee, and there you will see him. This is the message I give to you. And so the women went away quickly, half fearful, half overjoyed, and ran to announce this to his disciples. And suddenly Jesus met them on their way and said to them, Peace. And they approached and embraced his feet and did him homage. And then Jesus said to them, Do not be afraid. Go tell my brothers to go to Galilee, and there they will see me. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
A little over 40 days ago, we as Catholics began our Lent in the middle of the week, taking time out from our work to come to church and to receive ashes on our forehead as a reminder of our mortality. And then to journey for 40 days of some penance, some giving up some things, some trying to be a better person, growing closer to God, praying more. And we get to the end of Lent, and maybe we breathe a sigh of relief that we made it for 40 days. And it's no longer winter, it is now spring. And it is Sunday. And it is Easter. And Easter is not the finish line. Easter is the beginning of another step on the journey. For 50 days. 10 days longer than Lent. Because we have more to do. And the more that we have to do has to do with our baptism and our baptismal vows. And for centuries, I think going back to the early centuries of the church, that Christians have always renewed their baptismal vows on Easter, which is when in the early church most people were baptized, like the fighters. And the vows need to be renewed every year because we are human. Amen? And humans can forget. Humans can be less than totally faithful. Because the vows have to do with renouncing sin, with renouncing all that is contrary to God's will. And the vows have to do with professing faith, not just the faith of a creed, but the faith that is living and walking by faith day after day, no matter what those days bring our way. To have the attitude and the actions and the relationships of faith-filled people. And that is a lifetime journey. Amen? It is. And the only way we can do this with utmost confidence, with utmost honesty and humility and sincerity, is because there is one who made a vow to us on the day of our baptism that never needs to be renewed. It is the vow of Jesus to us. Jesus claimed us on the day of our baptism. Jesus claimed us as his own. Jesus claims us for our whole entire life, no matter what. No matter what we do or what we don't do, Jesus still claims us. Jesus never denies us, never disowns us, never abandons us. Jesus is always with us, exactly as he promised, always true to his word. And that promise, that vow, goes into eternity. That vow of Jesus has eternal consequences for each and every one of us. So if Jesus' vow is that great, how appropriate is ours to renew our vows once a year on Easter, and to be more conscious and more aware of walking that faith walk for these next 50 days and deepening our faith